Hey, Wagwan masses. Welcome back to another episode of the 1AM podcast. There, Dapper, as you know, there with Hot Skull Hedge, Wagwan.
The loser of the Palmer Derby there.
I might jump right to that topics already. Sorry for anybody where was looking out for that Thursday episode. We had other what we call it, responsibilities.
Yeah.
And we couldn't record. So we are going to jump right in, as you said. We are going to start with FPL, and then we're probably going to go back to the Champions League and Europa League games. But yeah, what going on this week, Maji?
Yo, before me did I go off still because old Ten Hag, Boss Hag, then that's where Antony at the Netherrealm, right? Netherrealm. But after I calm down the game, I say, you know what? Me take a loss for the good at the club. Because it's not like I'm going a ninth position in the league, you know? But the man dash Antony a bush boy, because the man a doing dizzy spin move.
Yeah, time and place. But yeah, as we say, your job from you were at the summit all the way up on high. I know you almost dropped to fourth, but you dropped to third.
Bronze medal.
And me move up 2 positions from 7th to 5th. Me there 1 point behind you and 2 points behind the leader. The league is sticky.
Real sticky. Yo, you see that Alan not being in the team this week mess up a whole heap of people. Because imagine how different the game would have been, right? Imagine how different our scores would have been if Alan did play.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can't mess up a whole heap of people. Salah get a return finally, but Kane kill a whole heap of side.
Yeah, but may I say, just like if everybody captain with, everybody captain Alan, now just look how different my week could have been. Would I get the points from Alan, right? Mm-hmm. And the fact that, remember, Almiron was first seen off my bench. So then I would have, even though Antony didn't play, Almiron would have been my first sub in. So I get the points from Alan, and he would have made it a better fight. You know what I mean?
Nah, it'd have been the same thing because I have Haaland too. He was my captain. And then I would have gotten the points from KDB. So we'd have been in the same boat.
No, but you wouldn't get the double points from KDB.
True.
You would have get the double points that I was getting from Alan. So that would have been the difference right there.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, before me jump off I could make sure me mention the boy Mills, cause that man was at the summit.
Boy, I forgot to take something. I don't know. Who am I play next week? Because he's in trouble.
That man on a 4-game electric slide. That man tumble rolling down the table.
Yeah, man.
Where him going? 6th?
I'm an elephant. I'm an elephant that jump out that tree.
I don't think we are a beat league, man. But see, we catch him now. Yeah. But other than that, let me see. Just jump right into the Premier League because it always relate. Boy, that man KDB, yo. Because truthfully, watch the highlights, Man City not win that game there. One free kick. Free kick. And
sometimes that's all it takes. You remember when Cristiano was a surgeon from free kick?
Yeah. I thought between Eriksen and Bruno we would get some of that back, but it looked like them not catch them stride yet. But Boy, I
Eric's
me can't
not
ever say.
Eric's not finding it little bit, man. Eric's not finding it little bit.
I me
Him
can't ever
cause
say. Me can't ever say KDB. I know no brilliant free kick taker either, because I probably one or two him score a season, but just having that threat, yo, but that was a game winner.
yep.
Yeah, different levels. Them under the different levels, and the opposite. One man that we thought was, well, he is a titan of the game, but a titan of a defender for Liverpool, getting record broke.
Yeah. Oh, the mighty has fallen.
70 games.
70. 70 game with unbeaten streak. Undefeated streak. Because I know him pick up some jars, but you know.
Yeah.
Undefeated. But then you have to remember too, his record stayed intact for a while because he was out injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about Man U's 85-year-old record for the homegrown talent starting for them. And
Is it
our
starting or in the squad?
I believe it's starting.
Yeah, good
Believe
record.
it's starting. Rasford, yeah. And to top it off, our homegrown talent, our number 10, got his 100.
Yeah, Mr. Rashford. Sir,
MBE.
Sir MBE Rashford. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, well, you know, that's how we do. After I want to doubt the man, I while up the man in the group chat. You know?
Well, he couldn't do it to the foot, he ended up doing it to the bed, you know? When they say when all else fail, use your head.
But yeah, it's good win, good defensive effort. Me not lie to you. Maguire make me nervous the whole 90 minutes.
Whole game. Every time they give the ball, I say, Jesus. Yo, when I tell me, I say, yo, they can't kick out the ball not once. They just kick out the ball. Please, me, I beg you.
Yeah,
when I tell me, see, man, I drive down the field, me say, where am I go? Where am I go?
Yeah.
Yo, if Martinez wasn't so fast, bro.
And he's not the fastest, but you could, what happened is, and that was to me.
He was compensating. He was compensating for,
because he's better with the ball at his foot. Usually Martinez will step up in the midfield, but I think because he was so afraid of Maguire, that messed up the kind of possession that we usually have today. That's why I wasn't so mad about the game. While like when Ten Hag put on McTominay, I was like, all right, I get it.
No, but he kind of remedied it. He remedied it before he put on McTominay. Remember when me there saying in the group chat, say, yo, why him not put Eriksen over there for cover? Just put a one body over there. Yeah. And in the second half, that's what happened. Yeah. Eriksen was out on the right side. A good portion of the second half. Yeah. And I was like, damn, he's reading the game. So after that, I kind of calmed down for him kicking out Antony out of the squad. You know what I mean?
But just overall, just the performance, I didn't like it. It was negative. But the way how we play, it couldn't have been the same because in every way where you want to calculate it, Varane is better in the team. Like possession.
Yes, but this opponent that we played today he played the right formation for it. Because this opponent, they don't sit in a low block. This opponent press high. So I'm saying? So you can't.
No. You're right about that. But what I'm saying is how we played. We didn't play good today. But the reason we didn't play good is because Martinez could move like how he wanted to because he didn't trust Maguire. So we couldn't maintain the possession because a lot of the times when we get the ball in the high midfield, we cycle it back through Martinez. We couldn't do that today.
This is where I think Ten Hag got this wrong. Instead of Elanga, he should have put Sancho on the right. Because remember,
no, I saw the pressing. The pressing worked. The problem was, and we needed that speed to run back because if we put Dalot forward, you needed Elanga as a fake right back. Elanga wasn't attacking like that. Like I get it. We not like him. He doesn't have any control or finishing or anything like that. But he was honestly a defensive attacking player. So I wasn't mad about it. But as we say, everything was to cover Maguire as a liability. Because we couldn't trust it. Like the way I always say, yo, Varane, you can step up into midfield and, you know what I mean, you can take the ball as a DM beside Casemiro. You can't give Maguire.
For the type of, all right, so you see, for the type of ball that we play, West Ham would be the arch nemesis formation to the formation that we play.
More so than Newcastle?
Yes.
I don't think so, man. I don't
because
think so.
Newcastle plays
Newcastle plays a lot of money.
But we got off a lot of shots against Newcastle.
Because Varane wasn't there. That's what I'm saying. Varane being in there gives us completely more control because then Martinez can move into midfield and move further out upon the wing. We can't move Martinez up on the wing with Maguire in there. Because Maguire loses that ball, who's going to cover him? And that's why Martinez stayed a little bit more central. Every time he step up into the midfield, he released that ball and then went back. It's a different, like his role almost changed with Maguire beside
But
him.
Casemiro had a terrible second half.
Yeah. Yeah, overall.
He made a third. He had a third. So Casemiro quality dropped. So, and then you're right.
Everybody just afraid of Maguire.
Yes. Everybody playing timid around him. Yes. Yeah. So, you're right.
But listen, my side win. Other than that, certain man side lose. We already mentioned Liverpool. Mills again. Me have to big you up because your side get dump up.
The man returned to the side where my abandoned. And the players them wake up this morning and you know that man them drink right. I'm sitting there and say they're ready. You know that game there when you wake up and you put glucose for orange and all them something there. Remember when mama used to give glucose with orange for go run track? You know? Yeah, the extra energy that the man them wake up with.
3-0 in the first half? First 20 minutes or something. 2-1 goal. Man when I score in a donkey years, I put ball in them own net. It was a real embarrassment for them Monday. I thought Spurs was going to get the same embarrassment too. They did under 2-0 in our first half. And then there's a Perisic forward upon the field. And it's a completely different side for them Monday.
Man tell Conte said, don't bench me again, ever. Because, come on, Conte. Play the man,
the man play Champions League. And your squad big. About 4 right back them up, So, I get it. 4 left back them up. I get it. Rotate the thing. See how it go. But, yeah, as I say, I am forward and change the game. But man like he not get no return. And Spurs end up score 3 goals.
Yeah, I tell you.
But, yeah. It was rough for them, man. One side where, you can't talk to them fans right now. It's the Arsenal, man. Them boy. Then cool, calm, and collected. It look like them are going to go into the World Cup. Top of the table.
I see them getting a draw versus Chelsea.
Yeah, the Chelsea game will tell her because Jezeus no know for shoot at all.
That's our own game. Jezeus to me now, he's playing the role of facilitator. Like there's times when he got the ball in the box, and for number 9, bro, every time you're telling me you're looking to pass 85% of the time.
What you say? I like me in our pro clubs.
Don't want to pull the trigger. Like I won't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. Like there's a couple of. Like, don't get me wrong, some of them resulted into some damn good chances. But, bro, come on, man. You know what? Defenders are going to start playing you like that. They're going to start playing you for the pass.
You know what it is? And I've seen it. I can't say I went through it because whenever I play upon this high level, but whenever I have no confidence issue. But for him, I think he's at the point now where the pressure is getting to him. So he wants the perfect opportunity to shoot. If he doesn't get the perfect opportunity, he's gonna look for the pass. While when you really depend on form and you really feel confident, whenever you get the ball, you look for top bins. But he's not there right now. He ain't there. I don't know if he's doing enough to make the plane for Brazil, but
He,
Richarlison ain't playing at all. So I
he
hope he
might,
can.
yeah, he might make the plane. Antony, boy, Tite was in the building, and I know he wasn't there to look at Casemiro or Fred, because they're shoe-ins for the CDM spots or the central midfield spots, especially with Paqueta injured. So
Yeah.
he was.
Here,
I think Tite was really there to see
Anthony.
Anthony. And you
Here,
took that. And
this is
you
what I'm
took
gonna
that
say.
man.
I'm part of who no conspiracy theories say Ten Hag mentioned for the spin. But here's the problem with that, right? And this is where logic comes in for me. If Ten Hag bench a man for the spin and then lose the game, how much more pressure would I go upon? You really think Ten Hag would I really take that risk? I really think something
No,
happened with
no.
Anthony.
All right,
He
no.
will be out of
I,
the squad completely. Something happened with Anthony. He's really injured. Like Ten Hag not a time for like.
well, no, but hold on. I look at it from two perspectives. I could say, oh yeah, he do have an illness. The same thing with Lindelof, right? Because I feel like he has garnered he has total control of this team right now, so he could do what he wants to do. So I looked at it like on from that perspective. I'm like, yo, Lindelof may be really ill, and Antony may be dealing with it could be personal issue too. It could be remember he had bought the Pogba house, but maybe something going on now where you know what I mean? So it could be you gotta remember that man didn't have no off season to do any form of personal business or anything. So he could I'm not saying it looks away because that happened in the game and you got but I feel like Ten Hag being the person he is, he would have scolded him right there, and that would have been it. Like he wouldn't go
But
this far because
like
it wasn't that high level of a disrespect like what
right,
Ronaldo did.
right. But that's what I'm saying because and that's why certain man in the group chat, I feel like they wake up today and this is when their memory starts. Oh, Anthony not there. Wow, Ten Hag overreact. Look at everything that's happened over the last couple of weeks. There's no way he would have took Anthony completely out of the squad for the spin. Like we had the Ronaldo situation, right? That was literally a week ago. Ronaldo finally played, him score, in the starting lineup. Anthony make a silly mistake in take him off at halftime. It's in Ten Hag's best interest to try to put this out of the memory and play Anthony. No, even if you want to say, oh, extend the punishment, all right, don't start him. But there's no way he would have said, yo, I'm not going to start him and you not in the squad. So what now if they end up lose the game? Well, every talking point this week would have been, why did Ten Hag leave
Yeah,
Anthony?
where is Antony?
Right. So I don't think Ten Hag knows right now he's in a fickle spot with Manu, the media, the fans, and the players. I ain't got no time for that. That's me personally. Now, every man I gonna say, oh, man, I defend Ten Hag. Brother, switch Ten Hag with any other coach. It's sometimes
But
A
but
plus
but
B
but
equals C. It's
but
not.
but, but watch out. We have to look on it that way here too. If he made totally out of the squad this week, he might go out of the squad next week. You know why I say so? It could be a point where Tite probably I say got to approach Antony from a different level and say, yo, me need you for the World Cup, innit? Because everybody I get injured.
You on this World Cup conspiracy thing, man. Nah, I don't think so. I don't that far fetched. I don't think so. I think he might have gotten a knock. And Ten Hag say, you know what? I don't want to risk it. We need you. We need you actually more. We need you more Thursday than anything. If we beat Sociedad, if we don't beat Sociedad and we end up second in the group, that means that we're gonna play one of the Champions League team then. So him say, yo, you have a knock, you walk like a gingerly, 80%? Fine. Take the rest. We see Monday, Tuesday, if you can train at the full level, because we need a Thursday. We need to win that game. We had to say that. You know what I'm saying?
So, all right,
and then
now,
we move from there.
let me ask you this now. Not figure, it's just a little, I stray off a little bit. But what is your starting lineup against Sociedad in a must-win game?
Well, I mean, right now, listen, man, you the side will win the game today. I expect most, if not all of them, to play again. Right? So, pretty much the entire CM defense, probably the CM midfield.
Me have something for me have a point for bring Cross today from the Man U game. Right? Like, me I watch the game, 3 people me I look for. I am looking at what Maguire is doing because it make me nervous. Me I look for what Rasford I do. Me I look for what Cristiano I do. Cristiano I play like he's a number 10. The whole game. It's all very rare he make a run in the box.
Listen. At the end of the day, dog, right now we in a mini injury situation.
Which is the but Pete, look on this. What's the best way to build a striker's confidence? Is to get point blank range shots, right? Not to take shots from 25 yards out, 20 yards out, top of the 18. And that's what he was looking for.
I mean, listen,
I watched
the game. As I said, our attack wasn't the same because the player movement with Maguire in there. It's almost like we went back to the Brentford game. It just the movement and the control that we built, all of that get dropped with Maguire in there. So that changed. On Cristiano, there were certain crosses and feeding that he was getting that were just off target. But they were trying.
Then with the Sociedad game, then if Lindelof is empty, do you start him over Maguire?
Dog, we know, like, there's a tendency for certain Man U fans to want to treat this thing like FIFA. If Maguire start and Maguire is our captain, what makes you think Maguire is going to... You know how politics work. He's not coming out of the side. This is an important game. Maguire is starting. Like, that's a mute point. From we did see him practice last week, we knew Maguire is going to come back in the side. We even talked about it last podcast. So I don't know, everybody looking shocked like, oh, he had a decent game according to Ten Hag. He's playing versus Sociedad, and he's going to play next week. So you can move on from there and move forward. As I said, Ronaldo, most likely, he's going to play. If Antony forward back, Antony going to play. Now, where I'm looking at...
We have another issue for the next Premier League game. Bruno is suspended.
Right. But that also leaves an opening for Sancho. Sancho, from the last couple of weeks, Sancho been dashing a bush, you know. So that leaves an opening now with Sancho. You can say, all right, will Ten Hag experiment putting him at the 10, or will he move Eriksen forward and move Fred in there? But
I think that's the more likely option is to put another runabout man in there, which would be Fred.
But as you just mentioned a while ago, make we just transition smoothly into the Europa League game from last week. Ronaldo did finally get a goal after the amount of feeding we get that the game there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Keeper did that play like him was prime Oliver Kahn Buffon in there, and it take a second a save and second attempt for Ronaldo finally put the ball in the back of the net. But I think our biggest win under Ten Hag, 3-0, kept the clean sheet, side look, comfy from start to finish. Garnacho
is that our biggest win though?
Our biggest win under Ten Hag, yeah. Garnacho was a revelation, but he showed exactly what I've been asking for from Sancho. Against a team with a low block, attack from the sides. Keep attacking.
I think moving forward after the World Cup, Garnacho has games to get. If Sancho don't gain back his confidence. But I feel like Sancho not making England's World Cup team is either gonna light a fire into him or he's gonna turn into a bum.
That's harsh on a 22-year-old, but I mean I hear that. If I say you feel, I say you feel, but I think Sancho still has time.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know what's like Sancho Mobile, the last 2 times that he's played, he got an assist. Like people are forget that. Like he's the one that assisted the McTominay goal and accepted the other one. And in the last 2 games, it's been Luke Shaw that's been getting all these assists. But Sanchez is a danger man. It's just Garnacho was fearless. And I don't see that fearlessness in Sancho or Rashford, to be truthful, or Antony. A lot of them play with tactical awareness. Garnacho was
if it's like if them drop the shoulder and the defender don't bite, then them don't continue on with them dribbling. Right. Them just turn back and pass back the ball.
Right.
Whilst with Garnacho, him drop the shoulder, the defender don't bite, him drag the ball, the defender bite, and him put it on him left and right foot. The difference I must say with Garnacho is 2-footed. Because I see him swinging in crosses with his left foot.
Yeah, but as for the most part, it's really just I can't. A part of it is confidence, but another part of it is just brother.
The ability.
It's not not the ability. I'm saying it's this team we are playing against. We are playing against Sheriff that was playing a low block the whole time. Garnacho, with a team like that, he's gonna get a lot of the ball. He's gonna be playing with the ball. He's gonna get fed. He's gonna be able to dribble at people. If he played in this West Ham game today, where half of the game you're not touching the ball at all, and then you're still supposed to defend. And
the West Ham game was more of a midfield battle, bro.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So game is there for Garnacho, but again, Ten Hag is using his squad well for me. The other Europa League game was Arsenal, PSV, catch them back, and another Man U associate in Ruud van Nistelrooy give Arsenal them second last of the season.
Yep. So basically Arsenal lost to Man U twice this season. Watkins.
yeah. You know, them must have tired away. And then we had the Champions League game then from last week. Now this would have been most of our podcast Thursday, but man. Dog.
All that money spent, all of them backdoor deals and secret society favors and go link the monkey we read a deal with to get too much players. Welcome to Europa League, Barcelona. They might not even make it to Europa League.
Yeah. Certain things are for going at them favor and them have to win for them game in order to make it. But yeah, them just a Bayern beating stick, man. Every time Bayern see them, they're like, oh, is this Kaiserslautern? they look on them like them is a German team.
Yep. Yes, sir. Lower, go over there. I don't know what lower you look like.
No, Lewa. Hey, watch your mouth. Lewa, top scorer right now behind Haaland in the world. Don't say nothing bad about Lewa.
Yeah, but that's the Spanish league, though, bro. Do it in Champions League, bro. You're not doing nothing for your team in Champions League.
No, I lie. Don't do that. Go check the standings. He's up there. He scored, I think, in 4 out of 5 games or something like that. He's up there.
So he's an easy game. So the Inter Milan, something that game that they did for lose.
Listen, he knew what he's supposed to do. The man can't score and defend. So it is what it is. Speaking about a team where can't use some goals, though, that's Juventus. Them man there, boy.
No, go on. I will never go fire. Between him and Steve Cooper.
Them man, they have some files for the ownership group. Them where they can't.
I see him think I'm going to Steve Cooper to blood not.
Yeah, them have something where they must say, yo, you want me to release this? You better support me in the public, you know, cause me no know. This has been He broke so many records for Juventus in the Champions League. First time ever lose 3 games. First time this, first time that. And when I would even flinch, oh, that's our man. Project just start. All right. If I say what I say, yeah, leave them man there alone. Atletico also drop out. But
is it the Pogba goes affected Juventus?
That. Oh, and that's another thing. So Frankie, Pogba, Rabiot, and all the Ajax coach too. I'll cheer them talk shit about Manu. I'll cheer them. I'm going to see you down in the Europa League.
Yep.
If Barca makes it.
That's another thing too.
Atletico lose on the last second. You see the highlights for that? 93rd minute or so, whatever them.
Means a game blow off and ref call back and give penalty.
Yeah, the penalty take. The keeper save it. Then a header get from the rebound. The man head it onto the bar. Then he drop back into the box. And the man kick it and the defender block it. And it literally, from about 3 yards out, go over the bar. And with that, them get knocked out.
Well, not that for reach them again. Remember when we did not try something there by the other Portuguese from them?
Oh, Joe?
Yeah. So basically it's another somebody that talks crap boy as our Guzo has changed since Pogba gone.
Hey, listen, man. But hey, and just we round the top. So Sevilla get knocked out too. So the supposed best league in Europe, La Liga, 3 out of the 4 man them out of the league get knocked out of the Champions League already. No,
Real Madrid, the grand mighty Real Madrid stands alone.
No, me can't say nothing as a Man U fan, but we league, the Prem, if you watch La Liga as your main league, me don't want to hear nothing from you. Can't tell you nothing.
No.
all of the strugglings and everything we are going with the Prem team, them, all 4 of them are going to make it through. All 4 of them. I just thought no need to take care of business, and they still leading their group right now. So, them man, they can't say nothing to you. Before we get into a big opinion piece this week, just want to make a big shout out to Khadija Bunny Shah. Last year it was a little up and down with her in the farm.
Yeah, she gets farm now, man. She gets farm.
Yeah, last year she was in and out of the formation for Man City. Man City, had a strong team and they were up there in terms of challenging for the title, even though Chelsea run away with it. This year, the league tighter. And she right now, I think she have 6 or 7 out of the 12 goals when Man City score. She ever present can't drop, and she lead me back to the World Cup. So, right now, as what you say, reggae girls, you say they might get a win this time in the World Cup.
Yeah, man. Me feel like them me have high hopes. Me feel like them can squeak out a surprise going as the second place team, you know? Because them can pull off two draw with the two top team them and get a 1 win. And make the 2 top team them fight it out. Yeah, man. It's possible.
Brother, you see that? Did you see this group of that to win?
Yes. I see it. I saw it. I'm the one that pointed it out to you.
Right, but
we're
Brazil,
the
France,
two of the top 10 teams them in the world,
And you think we're gonna squeak out?
Yes. Because we can pull off 2 draw between them 2 sides there. And one of them two sides there, when them meet, one are gonna beat the other. And then we beat up on the beat up team.
You what? Listen, I one goal
it might be goal difference. It might be goal difference that make us get through.
A 1 goal we get, I will never get no goal at all. Last World Cup.
No, we got goals.
Hold on, man.
We got goals last World Cup.
You're sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
I'm not sure at all. I think we didn't. I think we went out without scoring, sir.
You might want to check that, buddy.
We'll look for that around that time. Me post it on the 1AM IG. But yeah, yo, me not think we're gonna make it out of the group. But big ups to Khadija Shah doing what the men can back-to-back World Cups. But moving on from there, your opinion piece since the JA Premier League just start up, right? Right around the same time as schoolboy football, because you know at the fall.
Yeah.
Really, no, me kind of outside. So me speak as the outside party in this. Should schoolboy football really feel like it up on the same level as the Jamaican Premier League? Or why should it feel like that? Why does it feel like that? That's how it feels to me.
Yes, the better coaches. Well, I'm not gonna say that. A better group of coaches. So you have coaches where they're near to the top, where can transition into the national team or into a Premier League team and coach them. They're in a schoolboy football, and they've been at these programs for years. Especially JC, Georges, them coach that they run and them have them core groups are assistant coaches where them are developed down there. So now you can get certain system out of schoolboy footballers than we would get out of professional players. Where isn't it?
Yeah.
Now look at what Craig Butler done with Mona. You see what I'm saying? Mona put in 4 or 5 goals a game. I must say about 4 or 5 games, the man them with nine goal them score. So now, yeah, I feel like it's on the same level as the JPL, because a lot of these players that play for these schools are in the JPL playing and starring it up.
So what I will say is, for Jamaica as a third world country, for the longest time, JPL did, it's more organized now than it was. But I'm not going to talk bad about it. But it's more organized now than it was back in the day. High school was, or is for the most part, the top school level. We don't do college like in America. High school, it's top. So everybody
the college team them play in a second division, sometimes them in a JPL. Like,
what I'm saying is, in America, you have where everybody have them loyalties to them college, in Jamaica to them high school.
Yes.
Right? But that has been around longer. Like, people used to take pride. In America now, you have people who say, oh, you take pride to your picnic or your grad picnic or whatever, graduate from college. That's how it was for high school in Jamaica for the longest time. So there's a lot more loyalties. There's literally, it feel like there's a fraternity.
More passion. Yeah, more
there's
passion.
A fraternity, like, anywhere in the world you go, and you're Jamaican, especially if you pass a certain age, you're KC old boy, you're JC old boy, especially when it comes to champs and them something. So there's more of a loyalty to that than it is to the JPL. But the amount of money and the CONCACAF Champions League and them something, I thought it would have changed. The
JPL.
Yeah, I thought the importance would have changed, but honestly,
it's only the big side them in a JPL. It's only the big side them really, because they make the money if they develop players, because they might sell a 1 or 2 player. Like Harborview sell BB Gardner for £1 million sterling. You know how much that can do in a Jamaica.
Yeah.
Right? So they still have to spend BB Gardner money. Because £1 million sterling and joke money that I had. Right? So now, but what me I'm gonna say to this is Maria to a Craig Butler do. I think I look at it and me see him vision. I see where you wanna take it. I don't know if nobody else see it.
You did mention, say, he is planning to leave Mona, right? And go back to
this
his academy?
last year with Mona. Yeah, he might go focus back on in my academy. But you have to look from where Craig Butler forward from. Before, when he just started in academy, I believe he started coaching at the prep school level. So him deal with all stages of the football, right? So now, this is his next step into in his footballing journey to I guess make Jamaica football much better. Because now him a go move, him done make connects with all of the coaches them in the schoolboy level. Everybody are gonna respect him because them see what him do with Mona. Right? Now him a gonna start with him academy. Remember, him have the Leon Bailey card him can play and say, yo, look what me do for him. Just imagine just the man that will play for him and Mona. If him can take them and carry them go to Belgium, go get them a tryout. Because sometimes that's all you need is to get somebody a tryout.
So all right. So let's think a little further into it then. So you're saying, all right, him do him academy, him have the proven Leon Bailey, him going to the high school system.
Improve it.
He's going back to the academy. Is he then going to then try to partner with the Premier League, or is he looking for the national level?
I believe I think he has two visions right now. Him go at the schoolboy level, him do it. Him go develop them boy and Mona. Him go try push them again to get one more. And I think he's gonna go try one more time to go the national level way. So I feel like he might go. He can do two things that way. He can either take just the two boys them or the damn Mona with him and develop them, or him can just recruit from the schoolboy level and try qualify for the JPL and show them say, yo, man, I've done it at all levels. So I feel like he might venture into the JPL realm. Is that what he's gonna do? No, I think that's a harder route for him to go than to just take the talents that he has developed in the high school and carry them on some trials down Europe. Because if you go up on YouTube, him have a channel where he might showcase the man them a play ball. Now the best way to do that is, so have the video out there in the internet and send it to the club them and say, look at this man, look how I play ball.
So all right, so my thing is, so that sound almost like one half of what Bibi used to do. Because that's how Bibi used to use film links and set up trips for some of them younger ballers. So that's what I say. Why wouldn't Craig then? We know he want to go to the national route, but why isn't it partnering with another JPL team? Why isn't that a route? Why am not partner with Huey, for example, and say, yo, me can take the Mona youth them, use Huey, build up Huey, travel.
All right,
the agent is the only way feel.
I feel like Jamaica still run off of links and money, right? I feel like Mona, he probably knows somebody in the faculty at Mona which got him through the door at Mona, right? Yeah. Now, for partner with that JPL team, them good at him probably not gonna do it for free. And the man them who run the JPL team probably not want nobody come in and make them look like them an idiot. See what I say? So it don't have to be a startup team. It don't have to be a starter team that takes him up. None of the traditional teams them are well-known teams where in the JPL year in, year out. Now I'm going to pick him up. So that's why I said that would be a harder road for him to go than to just play the agent role that he's been doing and just develop them boy. That's why he went to the high school level. To show them, say, we can develop a whole squad, not just 2 and 3 players. So now that will give him the confidence for man where I left high school to join FIYAH Academy.
And then he just turns into the biggest scout on the island then.
Yes.
That's one way for force your way into the national system. Because if you had a scout where I represent or a push our most talented ballers to the teams.
Then them same talented ballers, they're going to make the national side and before time the man them are going.
Yeah, on the board. Because remember, that was his original goal. So we shall see. Changes are forwarding. But as we go all the way back now to the original point, is the JPL ever gonna surpass schoolboy football on a big level? Like what do you think we would take? We'd have to win the CONCACAF Champions League with one of them side there.
I don't think we'll ever win the Caribbean CONCACAF Champions League. Not the way because the money is not there for these players to stay locally. So nobody now gonna commit. Them not gonna commit to a side that long because you need time to gel a team to make a run like that.
Yeah,
the team have to be super talented. So then me have to take all of the like you have to take you can't take a team like Prem like and that's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? You have to take a core of a team from a schoolboy, bring them to the Premier League, and make a run, make a deep run, and them full of so much chemistry and ball and roll that. As man say, so that will never happen. Well, I'm not gonna say never happen, but that's
But
not
yeah,
gonna happen no time
it's
soon.
very. But what we say for leave upon a positive. Last year, I forget why this is by journalism still, but I forget which final it was or semis it was. But that was the first time in a long time me watch Jamaican Premier League highlights. You remember they? I think it was a 4-4 game.
Yes, man, them there go back and forth. Yeah.
And I was keeping up with it with certain channels on YouTube, but that game they watch highlights probably 2 or 3 times. That was a very like the quality of the goal.
Yes.
I was on a full goal. So
yeah.
if you can see that difference between the quality of the schoolboy them versus the Premier League, I think there's hope. Between now and 2026.
Yeah, but you're getting that quality of games on the schoolboy level.
Yes, but it different. We are talking about schoolboy versus big man. Usually that was the problem. You wasn't seeing the difference between the schoolboy and the big man. It was just they're older. But last year with the highlights that when I said, like, okay, you can literally see say there's more technical ability, there's more movement, there's more quality. Schoolboy, you get some flashes of quality with some of them and them because some of them playing at the JPL, but you see the strides, and that's the level where Jamaica need to build from schoolboy to JPL, and that's how you move up to the national team.
That's where the drop off is, because once the man them leave school, when they want to play, forgot to a JPL side, the money is not enough, so they have to work and play ball. So even though they're a JPL player, they still have a 9 to 5. It's kind of hard on an athlete's body. You have to go 9 to 5. Probably a physical labor the same way. And then for
Shall I leave the thing on a positive voice?
No, well, yeah, we can leave it another time. We do it down the road. But for my song of the week, this week, because we have to hurry up because time is of the essence, and we probably chat too much. A former member of the 6 camp, Chronic Law, well, the man did lyrical to a T.
Chronic Left 6? For what?
Well, you know, the man want to be a one done now, so I'm just saying, part 2 years, nobody not diss nobody.
Oh, no dissing.
So me can't,
okay. All right.
Yeah, so
me
can't say, me can't, no dissing, no go on it. But that song, yeah, boy, me feel like it's going to be a hit for the Christmas because the beat mad pan it. The beat alone make the song nice. You know? The song name Not Nice from Chronic Law. Lyrical piece of brother. You have some other wicked tune on the road right now, like a tune called Hard, Cool and Empty. So you can go meds and listen to. But that tune is Not Nice. Play that, man. It give you a vibe. Chronic Law.
We should have started with that one then card. This one is not even my selection, to be completely transparent. The woman them, the queen of the Caribbean, Rihanna. I figure her a little props. The song is not for me. I'm my wife, and even then she wasn't looking for this kind of rhythm from the song. But we have a big her up, because we might have female listeners. So shout out to Rihanna come back this week with a song. Singing on the missing of Mr. Chadwick Boseman. So really nice song, really sad song.
It's also the theme song of the new Black Panther movie due out on November the 11th, eh?
Yeah. So
Wakanda forever.
we have a shout out to Rihanna on our way back. So but that would be my song for the week. Not something that I'll be listening to, but the women out there, it's for them, and we're happy for them. Happy for them. But yeah, Chronic Law, that's over there.
Yes.
That's
not nice.
Not nice. But anything you want to leave it off with this week, sir? We have a big Sociedad game FIYAH this week. Lakers still not win a game yet, but this was not the basketball podcast.
Yeah.
Anything you want to leave it off with?
A good win, brother.
See you after the World Cup, BG.
Aye.